Yeah, good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope everybody's feeling incredible. My name's Haziq Ali. I'm here to help you make more money with your business. I hope that's okay with you. We've been doing this for years at this point, man. I've never had a job. And so all I'm trying to do is get a game to you so that maybe you can avoid some of the silly mistakes I made. So maybe we can cut down some of the learning curve that maybe you have kind of been a victim to. It takes a minute to learn some of this stuff, right? But what we know is we can learn. I call it the only belief that matters. If I put time and energy into something, I will get better at it. So give me a replay, gang. If you're watching a replay, I love to see people that went back and check this out, people that are studying on their own time. I think that's the most powerful thing you can do is get understanding. With all you're getting, make sure you get understanding. If you're rocking with us and even if you're watching a replay, give us some stars, give us some likes, give us some comments, give us some shares. Make sure you subscribe and also turn on your notifications. You can, as a bonus, follow me on Instagram at Mr. Haziq Ali. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Haziq Ali. I always got money making tips for you on there as well. Let's go.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time because we're going to bring the millionaire out of you.
Please enter your...
That's a fact right there.
Thank you.
We're going to bring the millionaire
Please
out of you.
announce yourself.
All right.
All participants are muted.
Hold up. Actually,
All participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves.
all right, good.
Entry and exit tones are off.
Yeah, we let you unmute yourself today because it's Free Coaching Friday. You know what I mean? Right now, you want to tag this on another entrepreneur's page. Somebody type wisdom is better than silver and gold, and then share this to an entrepreneur you know. So somebody put that in the caption. Or give me that in the comments. Wisdom is better than silver and gold. Wisdom is better than silver and gold. What's up, Rosie? Good morning, Queen. What's up, Ash? Let's go, Coach. Miss Wood is in the house. I love it. I love it. What's up, Miss Brooks? Hope everybody feeling good this morning. Somebody type that in the comments. Wisdom is better than silver and gold. Or you can give it to them like this. You could be like, with all you're getting, make sure you get understanding. You know what I mean? And share that with somebody that you love. If you want to know where we get our questions from, 9 times out of 10, y'all, we're getting our questions from our newsletter that we send out every single Friday. If you haven't joined a newsletter yet, this is your perfect time to do it. If you've never tried the newsletter before, you can find it right at wearemillionaireminded.com. Wearemillionaireminded.com. There's a whole newsletter just sitting there waiting on you, baby. Every Friday at 3:30 p.m. that thing drops. And I guarantee you it's going to be your favorite newsletter of the week, every single week. That newsletter is serious. We put a lot of time into it, and it's absolutely free of charge to you. So if you're somebody who's looking to grow your business, if you're somebody who's looking to figure it all out, you're like, yo, there's certain codes that I clearly don't understand, then we invite you to subscribe to the newsletter. Every single week, we separate it into mindset, skill set, and heart set. You always get a little mindset piece that strengthens your philosophy and makes you feel a lot more incredible. Then on top of that, you always get a heart set piece that'll kind of give you a little bit more fulfillment, a way to kind of think about this thing so it grows that feeling of fulfillment inside. And then there'll always be a skill set piece that's designed around some little thing you can change about the activity you're putting in, some little thing you can change or a technique you can try. You know, Haziq's technique of the week. It comes out every single week in the newsletter. We call it entrepreneurishment. We're there to nourish the entrepreneur that you have inside. All right. So without further ado, let's get this bad boy started. Y'all sent in a lot of questions this last week, so we're going to jump to it. First question that somebody sent in was, why am I having so much trouble closing? My people don't want to make up their mind, and they keep on delaying. Can somebody throw that in the comments for me? why am I having so much trouble closing? Anybody got a teammate like that? Anybody got a member of their sales staff that's like that? Anybody feel like that themselves, right? Why am I having so much trouble closing? Right now in the Q&A, can you give me what, y'all been rocking with me, some of you for a while. What do you think of some of the reasons that are stopping people from being able to close? What do you think of some of the reasons, Letitia, that are stopping people from being able to close? What you think, Mark? What are some reasons people can't close? I'd love to see what you guys say in the comments before I just dive into this. I'd love to see who's been paying attention. What's the main reason that prospects might keep on delaying, or they make up little reasons to procrastinate? What y'all think it is? What's stopping people from getting busy? What's making them delay? Anybody got any ideas on that? Anybody got any thoughts on that? They don't trust themselves, trust issues, fear. They don't trust you. Right. That's why this weekend's Kaizen Academy is all about creating trust, huh, Crystal? Creating instant rapport, because we know rapport is 80% of the sale. What are some other reasons, y'all? What are some other reasons? Check it out, y'all. Somebody write this in the comments. I want to make sure you sear this into your subconscious. Businesses are here to solve problems. Businesses are here to solve problems. Is that a fact? If that's a fact, let me see you typing in the comments. Businesses are here to solve problems. Is that a fact? And so what we know is that if the problem is small, then it's really easy for them to delay. Does that make sense to somebody out there? Ain't no motivation for them to act right now. So if they're delaying, if they're procrastinating, when you know they need what it is you have for them, a lot of times that's what you're dealing with, whether you recognize it or not. A lot of times your big problem, y'all, is that they don't recognize that their problem is big enough. Like, I give you an example using a dentist. Like the dentist sends you a postcard for your annual checkup. You like, my teeth feel cool. You throw it over your shoulder. You don't care, right? But just imagine instead you got a toothache, a throbbing, head. Your head is pounding, right? Your face is swollen. You can only see out one eye. You got a problem. Now, you don't need no postcard from the dentist. You banging the dentist's door down and they ain't even there yet, right? You looking inside the dentist thing like, you know what I mean? They open the door. They're like, oh, we can see you in 3 weeks. You're like, 3 weeks? 3 weeks? Nah. Can I just sit on this couch? You know what I mean? And if somebody cancels, y'all bring me in then, or nah. You know what I mean? I tell you what, can maybe you see me while you're having lunch break, while you eating your sandwich, you can look in my mouth, right? All of a sudden we got a problem, so we ready to go. Am I making sense to somebody? It is a much bigger problem causes us to move much quicker. Can somebody type that in the comments? Bigger problems equal quicker action. Somebody give it to me. Bigger problems equal quicker action. Bigger problems equal quicker action. Somebody type that in the comments for me. Let's go, Damon. Bigger problems equal quicker action. Let's go, Mrs. Goins. Bigger problems equal quicker action. This is a big deal. So the question becomes then, how can we make the problem bigger? How can we enhance or increase our prospect's problem in their mind? You ask questions. Yeah, Corey, that's a jewel right there. Share this with some entrepreneurs, man. Y'all make sure. Yeah, that's right, Sade. So how do we make the problem bigger then, Sade? How do we make the problem bigger, Bryant? What do we do to make it bigger? Somebody say, ask questions. Questions are the answer, man. Ask questions. Here's my favorite question that you can ask if you want to make the problem bigger in their mind. You should write this in your notes, y'all. It goes, how does it feel? Y'all remember that D'Angelo song? How does it feel? Don't worry, I ain't singing that. I'm way too overdressed to sing that song. If you know, you know. But the point I'm making is, how does it feel, right? What if you ask them, how does it feel? How does it feel, right? Maybe you ask them, how does it feel at 6 a.m. every morning when that alarm goes off, right? Does that make sense, Keith? Ask them sometimes, bro. Just be like, hey, how does this feel? How does it feel when the boss tells you got to work on Saturday? Huh? How does it feel when you need to have somebody check your credit? You there ringing up your thing and they're like, hey, you know, if you get this credit card right here, you'll get 25% off. How does it feel when you need somebody to check your credit? How does it feel working 40 hours a week to build your boss's bank account? Huh? How does it feel working another year to get a 2% raise? Right now in the comments, let me see your favorite, how does it feel? Let me see you use this how does it feel question and enhance somebody's problem. Let me see your best ones. Let me see your best ones. How does it feel? That's right, Samaya. How does it feel? How does it feel? Let me see your best attempt. How does it feel? I don't care if you're selling pharmaceutical. I don't care if you're selling medical equipment. I don't care if you're selling landscaping. I don't care if you're selling weight loss products. I don't care if you're selling financial services. Let me see your best how does it feel question. Anybody got some good ones? You know, there's another one that we can use as well that I'll give you, you know, while y'all are typing in your best how does it feel question. You're like, man, it's hard to think of this stuff on the spot. Well, imagine how much harder it is to think of it when you're in front of the prospect. That's our purpose here. You amongst family, you know, we all cooling out, baby. You got time. It's all good. Ain't no pressure on you. This is the time to experiment. This is the time to test yourself and challenge yourself. Woo, I like that. How does it feel to not spend time with your children? You know, yeah, how does it feel to have the babysitter raising your children, right? What about this one? How does it feel to capture every moment of your grandchild's growth? Okay, I love that. How does it feel working 40 hours a week and not being paid what you're worth? Woo! How does it feel working 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire with less than 40% of your income? Come on, Samaya. How does it feel? This is awesome, good stuff. How does it feel to know you're just a number to your boss? Woo! How does it feel to get stuck in traffic every morning? How does it feel to commute to work 45 minutes? How does it feel to keep living paycheck to paycheck? So y'all are getting that. How does it feel? How does it feel? That's a really powerful question, ain't it, millionaires? How does it feel going into debt personally, trying to keep your business afloat, right? I like that. How does it feel when Friday comes and they don't sign up, right? That's a good question to get them on Free Coaching Friday, huh, Damon? I saw what you did there. Yeah. How does it feel to be emotionally drained from dealing with a situation you absolutely hate at that job? How does it feel to be a millionaire? Hey, Kent, it feels incredible, bro. It feels surreal. Y'all see what we did there? Y'all see what we did there? We asked questions and enhance. But here's another technique you can do. You can use reverse psychology. So you can use reverse psychology. Let me ask you a question. Let me see it in the comments. Who's going to be the better salesperson to that prospect? Us or them? Who's going to be the better salesperson? Hey, Miss Oliver, who's going to be the better salesperson? Am I going to be the better salesperson, or are they going to be able to sell themselves better? Who do y'all think is going to be better? Which one y'all think is going to be the better salesperson? Yeah. My man Molly Mall made it in. That's right, Angel. You remember that D'Angelo song, girl. All right, let's get it. All right, so check it out. We know that they're going to be the better salesperson. We know that, right, Miss Wood? We know that. So check it out. They're going to listen to themselves way before they listen to us, way before they'll trust us, way before they'll believe us. And what they come up with inside themselves is going to feel much more real. I want you to think about it. It's going to feel way more real. It's like an egg. It's like a little egg you get out at the farm. If the crack opens from the inside, then life is beginning. If the crack opens from the outside, then life, we ending the life. We killing it. We killing the little baby chickadee, right? But if the crack happens from inside the shell, then life is beginning. It's always going to be better if they create the epiphany on their own. If they are able to create this illumination, if they're able to give themselves the light, right? So, what if we just ask them questions, right? What if we say something like, so what'll happen if you don't join right now? What if we ask them that, right? What if we ask them, so how long have you had this problem? Now they're starting to talk about themselves, right? Now they're going to start describing pain. Now they're going to start describing frustrations they have, right? What if we ask them something like, if you don't start your own business now, do you see yourself always working for somebody else? Woo! Somebody got that? This is going to be one of those free coaching Fridays that maybe you want to rewind. Maybe you even going to go back and watch other free coaching Friday episodes of Millionaire Minded TV on YouTube, because if you're filling that power book up with jewels so that you are preparing before you're in front of that prospect, your whole life going to change, right? What if we ask them, hey, what do you think would happen next year if you decide not to make any changes this year? What do you think will happen next year if you decide not to make any changes this year? You see how this is reverse psychology? But now it's like them selling themselves. Y'all got me? Is this making sense to somebody out there? I'm telling you. Hey, oh yeah, Miss Davis. This is why you need to be in the Kaizen Academy, Queen. If you're not in the Kaizen Academy, you probably want to be there. That's exactly right, P.O. That's exactly right, P.O. Good morning, King. Yeah, Damon. Yeah, we here for you, baby. Yeah. Good, young Coco. Young Coco in the house. I love it. Be prepared, not repaired. Or we say stop complaining and start training. Stop complaining. Here's another one for you. Hey, do you think your job, what if we ask them, do you think your job routine will ever change? What if we ask them that? This whole 5 days a week, 2 weeks vacation every year and all that. Do we think that'll ever change? Here's another angle we can take, right? Because all of those were moving in one direction. What if we moved in another direction? What if we asked them something like, hey, I see you stressing about risking a change in your daily life. Why not just relax and enjoy your life the way it is? You feel that, Chanel? What if I asked them, what if I talked to them like that? What if I was like, it seems like you're kind of stressing this. Why not just say, forget starting your own business? Why not keep your life the way it is already? Now we ain't pushy. Now we ain't inviting rejection. We can sit back and relax instead of getting all this, because they just going to sell themselves now. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? If that's making sense to somebody, okay. All right. Yeah, I put the Academy link in there, Queen. Everybody that wants to join a Kaizen Academy, this week is our second edition of a class we call Prospects on Demand. Prospects on Demand. So that's the link. You can go to millionaireminded.com and it's right there. Yeah, Samaya. I owe Samaya a phone call about the inner circle. The inner circle is like $2,500 and it gets you lifetime access to everything. Miss Kareem was asking me about that. We're going to get busy. Oh, man. Advanced Sales Mastery, June 9th through 11th is going to be insane, Jamal. I can't wait to see everybody there. That's going to be right here in Atlanta, Georgia, June 9th through the 11th. If you need tickets to Advanced Sales Mastery, then make sure you reach out to me. We could say things to them, right? We could be like, hey, you don't have to make a decision to start your own business tonight. Now they start relaxing. Whew, no pressure. Okay, this is a lot easier than I thought. And then we continue, right? So we say, look, you don't have to make a decision and start your own business tonight. Instead, you can make a decision to not start your own business and keep your present job routine. Keep your thing just the way it is right now. You don't have to make a decision to join tonight. You can make a decision not to join and just keep everything exactly the way it is, right? Keep getting up at 6 a.m., keep on driving to that job stuck in traffic, keep on dealing with that boss that if you drop dead, they'll have the help wanted ad up before your funeral. You know, what if we hit them with this? What if we hit them with, you might be thinking, some of y'all that have taken different Kaizen Academy classes, we call this mind reading. We say something like, you might be thinking, my daily routine ain't so bad. Maybe I'll keep living this way. That's also a good decision. You think that might be best for you? You think that might be the one? You think that might be your play? Now they're like, no. Because what's the principle of conversation, everybody? To keep the conversation going, they have to disagree with you. So if I jump in there and be like, hey man, maybe this isn't, maybe, do you think perhaps this might not be for you? Job ain't so bad. Everybody else is working till they die. You ain't got to be like me and my mentor. My mentor is already living proof. But I'm telling you, in a couple years, I ain't going to be at this same level. You see me now and you just see this. This don't judge my future by my present now. You know what I mean? But you might be thinking, my daily routine isn't really so bad, right? Maybe I'll keep on living just like this. That's also a good decision. You think that might be the best? Y'all got me? Y'all got me? Assume awesome. My man Molly Mall understands where we're going with this. Assume awesome, because then they're going to disagree with you. All right, let's move on. Was that helpful? Was that helpful, y'all? All right, the second question, all of that was off one question. Let's hurry up. Second question is, what if I can't find a problem for my prospect? Can I still sell an incredible benefit? Can I still get the same result by selling a benefit? Let me see it in the Q&A. What y'all think? Can we sell a benefit without a problem? Can we sell a benefit without a problem? Let me see what y'all think. Is it possible to sell listen, Queen, Wyona, you need to be in the Kaizen Academy. Like, if you love that, last week's Prospects on Demand course was all about how to find qualified, leads that are ready to go. How to find the ones that are ready to get started right now, because that's who we want. We want the ones that are hungry, they got work ethic, they coachable. That's who we're looking for, right? They know they have a problem. So we focused last week completely on that. This week, all we're focusing on is creating rapport. And then next week, we're focusing on how to set appointments. So it's a 3-part series. Of course, if you join on the pro package of the Kaizen Academy, you get access to every class we've ever done. If you join on a little $40 basic program, then you just get to be there every 2 weeks when we're doing these classes live. And, we always do them twice a month at least. But yeah, Ken, you need to be in the Kaizen Academy too. That's exactly right. So Jamal is like, not really. Daryl's like, absolutely. Miss Wood is like, it's possible. Okay. Hey, Ken, that's it, bro. We can do it, but it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. Somebody type this in the comments, write this in your notes. Fear of loss is always greater than the desire for gain. Fear of loss is always greater than the desire for gain. So yeah, we can sell a benefit, but it's going to be a whole lot harder. So if you haven't figured out their problem, you got to ask yourself some things. Am I talking too much? Was I too excited to listen? So now I can't really personalize my presentation to them. You feel me, Chanel? Sometimes I got to talk to them. Sometimes I got to talk to them. That's exactly right. Sometimes I got to speak to them. So maybe what I need to do is slow down and kind of listen to them. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Made man. That's exactly right, King. So fear of loss is always greater than the desire for gain. All right. Somebody else asked me, explain analogies again and how to use this with prospects. Okay, so you learned this back in middle school and whatnot, analogies, similes. Y'all remember this? Where you use like, yeah. You preaching now, young Coco. All right, so a lot of times what we do is we use analogies. Like if I say eating this hot chili pepper is like somebody taking a blowtorch inside my mouth. See, what analogies do is they compare something the brain already knows to this new thing. So I'm using an analogy at the point I say residual income is like writing a song and getting publishing off of it, right? It's like getting royalties from a song, right? That's an analogy. They know that if you write a song, if you a singer or a rapper or a rock star and you write a song, you get a check. They know it's called royalties. Well, now you get to say residual income is similar to getting royalties from a song. That's how you use analogy. Good credit is like being a rock star wherever you go. People almost just want to give you stuff. Y'all got me? Or if I'm explaining a compensation plan, I might be like, it's kind of like a family tree. You got children, and then you got grandchildren, you got great-grandchildren. I'm explaining it to them using analogy. Am I making sense, everybody? Or if I tell them about talking about the business, I'm like, it's like recommending a restaurant you like, except the restaurant won't pay you and we will. You got me? That's called an analogy. Or when you're telling them how, we get paid 5 times a month, maybe you're like, it's like getting a Christmas bonus every single week. Y'all get me? This is analogy. This is a way to get their brain to understand. If I'm trying to get them to come to Advanced Sales Mastery, maybe I let them know, hey, an entrepreneur without a goal is like a boat without a rudder. You see that? It's like analogy. All right, moving right along. Yeah, let them know, Damon. All right, here's the fourth question that we got. I can't believe we already almost out of time, y'all. But somebody was like, I can't get any appointments for presentations. First of all, you got to be in the Kaizen Academy. Next week's class is going to be all about setting appointments. Tomorrow's class, like I said, is about getting instant rapport going, because we know rapport is 80% of the sale. We know that people ain't going to buy from you until they trust you, and they can't trust you until they feel like they know you. Am I making sense? Somebody write that in the comments. I want to make sure it's clear. They can't trust you until they know you. Does that make sense? They won't buy from you until they trust you, and they can't trust you until they know you. You can just type in the last part. They can't trust you until they know you, and then share this with somebody. This is important. They can't trust you until they know you. This is important. So what are some things that could be wrong with this person's approach when they said, hey, I can't get no appointments for presentations? First of all, maybe you stop using the word presentation and you start using options. I always say use options. We're just giving them some options for their life. Everybody likes more options. That's exactly right. Secondly, maybe you need to use benefits plus permission. Yeah, Chanel, facts. Maybe you use benefits plus permission, right? Like if I'm at the job, hey, Samaya, if I'm at the job, right? Or if I'm at the job, Nadine, and I'm kicking it with a coworker, maybe I'd be like, hey, I'm quitting this job in January. You want to know my plan? And then they like, yeah, then we should talk. Somebody type that in the comments. Then we should talk. Y'all got me? Benefits plus permission. Hey, I'm leaving this job by January. Or listen, I'm going to be gone from here by next June. You want to know my plan? That's benefit plus permission. I gave them the benefit, and now I'm asking permission. And then once they say, yeah, I'm like, then we should talk. And then they're like, when? My job is done. Y'all got me? Y'all got me? My job is done from there. Then we should talk. Then we should talk. I don't know what it is about the human brain, but it fears a presentation unless it asks for it. A lot of times when they procrastinating and hemming and hawing, it's because withholding the purpose triggers the sales alarm. Withholding the purpose of what we're doing, it triggers the sales alarm in their head, right? So you ever heard somebody be like, well, before you come over, what's this about? What they're saying is they'd like to make an instant decision before they invest in learning some more information. The brain hates information unless it's asked for it. The brain is dealing with too much, man. It's trying to keep your heart beating, your blood pumping, your eyes blinking so your eyeballs don't dry out. You got what I mean? The brain is too busy. All right. I hope I'm making sense. Oh, here's another one that I wanted to give you for this, right? Check it out. If you're having problems getting appointments, a little line to write down in your notes, and I guess we got to end on this. We out of time, but a little cool thing for you to write down in your notes is if you like, listen, and it's okay to say no. I just didn't want to feel guilty not letting you know. Y'all got me? Y'all got me? That could be real useful for you if you use the sentence. And by the way, it's okay to say no. I just didn't want to feel guilty not letting you know about it. Y'all got me? It's okay to say no. But once you say it's okay to say no, you're going to see their shoulders just relax. Like, whoo, right? It's okay to say no. I just didn't want to feel guilty not letting you know. Was that helpful, y'all? I'm going to give y'all one more before we get out of here. If you haven't joined the newsletter, make sure you do it. It's coming today. It's coming today. Yeah, exactly right. It's okay to say no. Why are you laughing, Brandy? It is. It's all right if they say no. It's their life. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to feel guilty not telling you about it. I just didn't want to feel guilty not letting you know what I found. All right, here's the last one I'm gonna give you. Can you explain the bad news, good news technique again? Okay, so the bad news, good news technique goes like this. People trust you a lot more when you keep it 1,000 with them. People trust you a lot more when they. That's exactly right, Ashley. People trust you a lot more when, obviously when you're being honest with me. I can trust you, right? Because I'm like, if you're being honest about the bad stuff, then you're probably being honest about the good stuff. So check it out. This will work, but it's expensive. That's not going to be as helpful as if I say, this is expensive, but it works like a charm for fixing your business credit. This is kind of expensive, but it works like a charm fixing your credit. You got me? Why is this technique so powerful? One is something called redundancy. Recency. Recency is kind of referring to the fact that your mind can only hold one thought at a time. So, once I said, but that first part went away, even though you registered that I kept it real with you. And now all you're thinking about is works like a charm for fixing your credit. They call that the recency effect, whatever happened the most recently. Also, the mind ain't going to be able to fully internalize the repercussions of the bad part because I said it in the beginning. And then they got to clear that out so that they can understand this new information that I'm bringing them. The third reason it works so well is that once we admit the objection, we reduce its power. Right. And here's the way you can try it. Try putting I love you before and after the but, and you'll see what I mean. If you like I love you, but your breath stinks, right? Versus yo, your breath stinks, but I love you. You know, your breath stinks, but I love you, you know. Yeah, I get what I'm saying? It's always going to be better if you put the bad news first and then you end with the good. All right. I hope that was helpful. We got to get out of here. Rewind this. Make sure you jot down all of the stuff we gave you. Make sure you join the newsletter. Let me get some. Where are all my subscribers at for the newsletter? Where's all my millionaire minded? Where's all the millionaire minded? Let me see some fire emojis if you love the newsletter. Let them know whether the newsletter has been effective for you. Hopefully you've been getting something out of it. Hopefully you've been trying stuff. It's affirmation time. We ran a little bit over, but it's all good. I ain't mad at it. I hope you got something out of it, kings and queens. The formula goes flaw first and then the benefit. The flaw first and then the benefit. That's how you use the bad news, good news strategy. You give them the flaw first and then the benefit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Oh, appreciate that, Sade. She like it's the best newsletter she's seen. She actually waits for it now. No, I'm just playing. That's right. Flaw first and then the benefit. So if y'all ain't been rocking on that thing, yeah, Shakayla, appreciate that, queen. Okay, Letitia, yeah, let's get it. And there's always links to join the academy in that thing as well. All right, it's affirmation time, y'all. It's affirmation time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We always begin at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. I don't know what time that is in Central Time. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But I know we start at 7:30 a.m. Eastern every single morning. And if you join the text message system, you see that down there? Text @MillMind to 81010. If you text @MillMind to the number 81010, then it'll help you be on our text message system. We call it Dear Millionaire. And we always send you quotes. We always send you reminders for the trainings and lots of other cool stuff, videos, all kinds of cool stuff. So we got you. Oh, yeah. They said it's 6:30 a.m. Appreciate all that. All these time zone experts in this joint. So it's 6:30 a.m. Central. There you go. See? All the geniuses out there, man. I don't, only the mistakes is mine. All right, y'all. It's affirmation time. Let's get it. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it.